Several dozen low-wage federal workers on June 8th staged a protest at the Washington, D.C. hotel hosting the Democratic National Committee's platform committee hearings. Joseph Geevarghese, executive director of Good Jobs Nation, explained the purpose of the protest.
We were demonstrating because we want to make sure that executive action and legislative action for 15 in a union is included in the Democratic platform. It's time for the Democratic Party to lead and put government back on the side of workers. At the end of the day, there is one thing that can unify the Democratic Party and that can give the Democratic Party a chance to trump Trump, and that is standing up for living wages and collective bargaining rights. That is what built the great American middle class, and that's what Americans want today. They want a president who will stand up to big corporations and say, give the American people living wages and union rights. And the truth is, the U.S. government is America's leading low-wage job creator. And so President Obama has started to lead by example by raising the minimum wage by executive order on federal contracts, by ending wage theft on federal contracts by executive order, extending paid leave. And it is a precedent that President Obama has set. It is a precedent that is something the next president should follow, because we need to make sure our government is not leading the race to the bottom. We need to make sure our government is a model employer and that sets the standards for the McDonald's and the Walmarts of the world.
Let's talk about what happened in the District of Columbia, where Mayor Muriel Bowser and the D.C. City Council agreed to lift a minimum wage in the District of Columbia to $15 an hour. How significant is that? And what does that say about the potency of this issue?
Look, cities across America are boosting wages, and the significance of our nation's capital, where some of the wealthiest, most powerful people on earth live, the fact that the city council decided to raise wages after low-wage workers who work in federal buildings, who serve government officials, have gone on strike 20 times, it's remarkable. It is amazing that our nation's capital has gone to 15. We recommend that city councils and mayors all across the country go to 15, that governors go to 15, and we hope that the U.S. government, the next president, will lead by example and take executive action for 15 in a union. And we want Congress to take executive action for 15 in a union.
But this is kind of a significant testament to the power of people.
Yes. It is amazing. And so what I would say, Isaac, is this. 2 years ago, the president at the State of the Union in 2014 said, I'm going to lead by example and raise the minimum wage to $10 an hour. 2 years later, dozens of strikes later, 10 is old news. 15 is now the norm. That is a testament to the power of the people. It is a testament to workers sacrificing and hitting the picket lines to protest for the American dream, to win the American dream.
And it ought to be a signal then, I would think you would say, for politicians.
That's right. Look, what happens in Washington, D.C. matters for the rest of the country. And what happens in Washington, D.C. at the city level and at the federal level sets the standard for the rest of the country. So I think it is very significant that Mayor Bowser and the city council have gone to 15. The day before, low-wage workers have come to the DNC platform drafting committee to call on the Democratic Party to embrace 15 in a union, executive action and legislative action for all workers.
Thank you.